Friends, humans, Disney fans, lend me your ears, and here we are with yesterday's results from the Star Wars 64 character bracket. Yesterday, on the light side of the bracket, we had Han Solo going up against Ezra Bridger, and the winner had 95% of the vote. Not quite as much of a blowout as Darth Vader had over Sam Wessel, who won with 98% of the vote. But moving on to round two, on the light side of the bracket is, of course, guys, Han Solo. Not a shocker, am I right? Let's move over here to the dark side of the bracket, okay? Yesterday, we had Jabba the Hutt going up against Dryden Voss, okay? This one was a little bit, it was a little bit closer than Han Solo and Ezra, but still, our winner won with 84% of the vote. And it's not going to shock you. Again, the winner, moving on to the second round of the dark side of the bracket, is Jabba the Hutt. Love him or hate him, he's a big slug either way. All right, guys, let's take a look at our next matchups today that you need to vote in by commenting, or of course, you can go to my different social media platforms and vote there as well. I have an Instagram and a Facebook and a Twitter. Look me up on all three. You guys could get 4 votes in doing it that way. Okay, we have the number 25 versus number 8 seed over here on the light side of the bracket. I love both of these characters so much. It's almost a shame that the number 25 seed, who is so awesome, has to be up against the number 8 seed, who is amazingly awesome. Okay, we have from Rogue One, our first Rogue One character, we have Chirrut Imwe. Oh, guys, I love him so much. He's played by Donnie Yen, and he, of course, is our friend in Rogue One, who's kind of like a monk of the Force. I don't really know how else to say it. He lives on Jeddah, and when they are there, he showcases his talents of being able to just kick butt, even though he's blind, because he is one with the Force, and the Force is with him. And then, oh my goodness, he's some great comic relief. They go to kidnap him, and they put the bag over his head, and he's like, "Are you kidding me? I'm blind." He's wonderful. And then, of course, at the end, he has that amazing part where he just walks through with his staff. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me, and he goes, and it's been a while since I've seen Rogue One. I don't remember if he pushes a button or pulls a lever, something gets everything back up and running again. He's an amazing character, but of course, he's going up against the number 8 seed, who is also amazing. Lovable. Who doesn't love R2-D2, our second droid on the bracket? He will not be our last droid on the bracket. It is amazing to me how much character they were able to put into this little droid with just beep boop, beep boops, and things like that. He has so much personality. He's feisty and funny and sarcastic, like all of these things, and all he does is bleep and bloop. Go ahead, guys, in the comments, you tell me who should move on to the second round up against Han Solo on the light side of the bracket. Should it be Chirrut Imwe or R2-D2? All right. Let's move on over to the dark side of the bracket. Guys, today's dark side matchups to me just are not as interesting. I don't love either of these characters. They're both very meh to me, okay? We've got number 25 going up against number 8. Again, on the dark side of the bracket, we have Sebulba. Sebulba, he's in the Phantom Menace. He's the guy that is going to go in the pod race against little Annie, right? And yes, he's a jerk, and he is like practically willing to kill a small child to win a pod race, so he is not a good guy. Hence, he's on the dark side of the bracket, all right? But not a super compelling character to me. He's only in one movie, all right? He's going up against Grand Moff Tarkin at number 8, who's a powerful guy. He took over the production, like overseeing the production of the Death Star from Orson Krennic after Rogue One. By the way, Grand Moff Tarkin is also kind of in Rogue One. He is, really, but he's a CGI character that they put in. Outside of that, he is only seen in A New Hope. And my understanding is that he's also heavily featured in the Clone Wars cartoon series. Because when I looked him up on Wikipedia, there was tons of information about his backstory that I'm like, what? All I know is that I saw him on A New Hope, and he blew up Alderaan in front of Leia's face. I don't know. And here we go. I'm going to try this, all right? Because to me, that's his best interaction in everything. Ready? Governor Tarkin, I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board. That's what I remember about Grand Moff Tarkin. He's very powerful with the Empire, but okay, give me your votes. Who's going to move on to the second round to go up against Jabba on the dark side of the bracket? Sebulba or Grand Moff Tarkin? Can't wait to see how all the votes come rolling in, guys. We're just getting started with this voting on YouTube. I haven't gotten a ton of votes from you guys here yet, but we get a lot of votes on my social media platforms. So again, if you'd like to go vote there, my Instagram is lend.me.your.ears. My Twitter is ears_lend. And you can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Lend Me Your Ears. On my Facebook page and my Twitter account, you'll just find polls in the feed. But on Instagram, you have to watch my stories. And I give you a lot of cool information, kind of like I gave you here. And you will vote through the polls in my stories. So guys, until tomorrow when I come back at you with the results of these matchups and 2 brand new matchups on the Star Wars 64 character bracket, this is Melanie saying, may the Force be with you.